Now we review the 2023 film, The Elevator Game. Oh, I want to play. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so a film that I was kind of stoked for when it came out, and then never got a chance to see, was The Elevator Game, which is a movie about a group of YouTubers trying to not be part of the regular rat race by making a paranormal activity sort of esque investigation YouTube channel. And that's something I really connect with. And, you know, they are, of course, finding out that making money on YouTube is really hard, as I have found out myself. And then their new intern shows up and says, how about the elevator game? It's apparently something very close by. And, of course, turns out that they need to make an episode, and they need to make one now, or lose their sponsor, and therefore everything else, because they're really high over. I mean, they're renting an office. Like, why would you do that? Why would you not be working out of somebody's house? Seriously, people. This is YouTube. I don't have a studio. This is a spare bedroom in my house. Like, that's where I set up my green screen, because obviously I can't afford those things on the $8 a month I make off this channel. That's why I have to rely on friends who steal movies for me. Why I never saw The Elevator Game before now, because somebody said, hey, didn't you want to see The Elevator Game? I never saw your review on it. And I said, yeah, I wanted to, but I never got around to it. And it was like, hey, I can get you a copy. All right, bro, thank you very much. So now I've seen The Elevator Game. And The Elevator Game, of course, there is such a game where you get on an elevator in a building with like 10 stories, and you play the game, and eventually what happens is you wind up opening a pocket to another dimension inhabited by an angry spirit that crushes you. Yes. Alright, so, yeah. Elevator Game. Pretty good movie, actually. I mean, the gore effects are solid. The lore is a little cliche. It's, you know, I mean, it's one of those vengeful spirit movies. As I say, it's kind of a knockoff of The Ring. And is it as good as The Ring? No, it's not nearly as terrifying. It doesn't have the high production values. It doesn't have the great imagery. So far as I can remember, no animals are harmed. But, I mean, you know, I'm not going to be as afraid of the things in this movie. I've seen my sister. I mean, you know, Tamara from The Ring, she might kill you, but my sister, oh my God, she will torture you for a lifetime. Then presumably suck you down to her house and torture you in a lake of fire forever. So really, not a lot scares me. But in terms of horror movie, this one feels like it's kind of a soft R. It's horrible enough so that it's got those boxes to tick. And solid enough horror movie. I'm surprised that a sequel didn't come out. It seems like it's a low-budget kind of a film. Very solid, definitely worth a watch. I enjoyed it. You know, I'm saying middle to upper middle of the watch list. The Elevator Game is not a wonderful movie. It is not a terrible movie. It is a movie, though, and if you're a horror movie fan, do yourself a favor and watch this one. It's not incredible or life-changing, but it's a solid, good time. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I, of course, am Richard.
Ladies, gentlemen, and human-type persons, I am Sergeant Duck, and I am tasking you with commenting on this video. You should also like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with your friends, and make a better, more disciplined world for you and for me. Dismissed!